There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who is the governor of your state now? Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name One of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy. Vote. Join a political party. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the capital of your state? What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name your U.S. representative. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania.